Okay, gosh, that was an easy Friday. So anyhow, let's take a look at the MNQ and NQ. They basically did the exact same thing. This is just the micro contract for the main contract, the NQ. I just realized I turned off feed after we did a level sweep of the key level, and I was done on the day as far as trading goes. But we did have some lift in the after hours session into early morning. We had a long signal here, and this is my bigger picture, higher time frame look chart on the MNQ. So that had a nice move. We came up and flushed out this level, did a little bit of a level sweep on a localized recent pivot. That was from the end portion of the day yesterday, coming into the close of the U.S. cash session at 3 o'clock U.S. Central Time, Chicago time, U.S. session close. So we had that lift at the end part of the day after a round of selling right here in the afternoon. We traded a bit lower in the Asian session, came into the early morning. You can see we put in a bit of a W pattern, then had lift, and it was a pretty nice rally into the early morning hours, pre-market. We did have rotation, and selling started hitting a little after 6:30 U.S. Central Time, and we did have a flip right here. So that's a short trade, stop at the pivot point, and we started to oscillate lower, and that maintained through the U.S. cash markets open at 8:30, and we traded lower all the way down and cleaned out a key level that had been tracking before. And I think I talked about it in some videos yesterday that I posted, that I said there's a key inventory level below, and I would not be surprised to see us go down and sweep that level out, which we did this morning. So really easy day for those of you that were quick scalping in alignment with the bigger picture look chart. You guys had some nice entry points. You had lift, rotation lower, quick scalp short, lift. I love when the price and the Heikin-Ashi come up and touch or trade beyond the shift portion of the indicator and then rotate. Another nice setup. And you had some other quick scalps in alignment with the trend. Quick scalps. Down here, not sure why I'd still be trading short. You should have made more, well over daily goal. And this is after the bounce, after a level sweep. I'm not going to be selling a market right after it's just hit a level sweep on a very key level. I'd be looking more for buy setups than short setups, at least in that area. So pretty easy afternoon yesterday. The selling, rotation lower, end of the day a little bit of a pump, faded a bit in the Asian session, and then boom, big pop and lift, end part of the, or out of the EU markets transition to pre-market, and then into the U.S. session where we opened, let's see, where was the U.S. session open? I'm trying to see my chart real quick. I have it. Oh, yeah, it was right in this area, and we continued the selling that had started pre-market. So kind of a one and done Friday. I hit the short side, and that was that on my primary trading for the day. Now let's go look at my more responsive. The time frame is exactly the same as this one, but it's set more responsive. Let's go look at that. So right here, you can see here was the rotation right here. And then you can see we had really clean pickup points to short on the way down. We had 3 of them, if I remember. We had one here, and we had another one right here. And there was that key level I had it drawn in. That was the level sweep. So anybody that was short off this signal and any runners you're holding, you get the level sweep. There you go. Cash it out. Ring the till, call it a day. Can't get much easier than that. The iGRID system is massively effective. And Now I have the iGRID Evo, a newer version, with 2 smooth Heikenashis on board in build. So more good stuff on deck. Here was the W pattern and beautiful lift. So right about 3 in the morning U.S. Central Time, the EU markets had traded for about an hour. The EU cash markets had traded for about an hour when we got the lift. A little after 3 in the morning U.S. Central Time, Chicago time, we had the W pattern lift, and DAX was a running, and that drags the U.S. indices with it. That was nice long. We had the flip here pre-market leading up to about 6 in the morning U.S. Central Time, and then it was nothing but high pivot, lower pivot high, lower pivot high, lower pivot high. So sequential lower pivot highs, as you can see on the way down. So really good combination when you're seeing the rotations. You can use this more responsive set chart for your confirmation of where to enter. If you want to do that, or you can just trade the smooth Heiken-Ashi rotations, especially those that come and interact with the shift portion of the indicator. You can lean on that. Lift, rotation, hit it. Lift, rotation, hit it. Get that last big move. Cause the level sweep. We swept that level that had indexed from far back, and that should be your cash out point. So we lifted, boom, you're done. So pretty easy overnight session and very easy day session. They give us an easy Friday. So that should wrap it up. Make sure you watch this weekend. I got a lot of videos coming out on what we're doing in CTrader. So we have one CBOT out for the iGRID system on CTrader. I have another version coming out with the new iGRID Evo indicator. We have new EAs that will be based off the iGRID Evo version of the indicator for MT4, MT5, and the iGRID Evo fully automated system for NT8. I'm going to try to have the first rough draft version out to my NT8 beta group by the end of next week, and more good stuff on deck. So if you have any questions, info@gridalgo.com on access to anything related to the MT4, MT5 program and the EAs. For the NT8 fully automated system, I'm going to call it the iGRID Evo automated system for NT8, and the CTrader current iGRID CBOT and iGRID Evo CBOT on deck for CTrader. So if you go to the Grid Algo YouTube channel, go to the video section. I've covered the iGRID Evo at length and some other information about the EAs. But in recent days, I've been covering what's on deck for all platforms. So we have the iGRID version of the fully automated trading system currently, and now we're going to have a whole other version based off the iGRID Evo new indicator that has 2 smooth Heiken-Ashis on board, not just one. So there you have it. If you have any questions, info@gridalgo.com. You guys have a great weekend.